Hello, everybody, and welcome to February 1st, 2016. As you just heard, it is now the 1st of February, a new month. And what better way to ring in a new month than doing something new? I'm actually going to Disc Replay by myself. I'm going to walk up there. I just got paid. I worked today, so I figured, hey, let's go to Disc Replay. And I'm old enough. Just kidding, I actually asked Dad to make sure that it was fine. Well, I'm back at the house. Sadly, they didn't have 100% what I was looking for. Every time I go to Disc Replay, I'm always looking for the 1986 Transformers movie because it's really expensive on Amazon. And honestly, it's probably still going to be pretty expensive at Disc Replay, but I still look for it every single time I go. The good news is I'm actually on a waiting list, so when somebody sells it to them, if somebody sells it to them, I will be one of, if not the first person they contact. I think I will be the first because I'm the first one to be put on the waiting list. The guy actually let me come around the computer and showed me what he was doing. And I was number one. No one else was on that waiting list. So I think that means that I will be the first one to be contacted if/when one is donated. I did, however, buy one thing. I had $28, and Danganronpa is coming out eventually. Sadly, apparently, unless it's just been released or is going to be released within the next few hours, it's not coming out today. When it says it's coming out in February, it means it's coming out some point in February. It doesn't mean February 1st. It means some point February it will be out. So, in order to make sure that I still have some money to put towards that, I only bought one thing. I was close to buying two, but Danganronpa kept chewing at my head and was like, no, you want to save money for this. I almost bought what I did, and Castlevania Lament of Innocence, as I recall it is. The first PS2 one, before Curse of Darkness. I own Curse of Darkness, and I like Curse of Darkness. And I saw Lament of Innocence for $10, and I was this close to buying it, because what I did buy and that would have only equaled $18. But I figured, you know what? No. It's not ultra rare as far as I'm aware. So if I really want it after I buy Dangan, I'll go back and get it. What I did get, however, because I've been looking for this, is Devil May Cry 1. I almost said 2. I got Devil May Cry 1 because I've been looking for it, and for whatever reason, the disc replay that we went to before, we were normally going to, had the second one and the third one. Never had the first one for whatever reason. So, I walked up there today and I saw that, and it was only $5. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll buy that. So I finally have Devil May Cry 1, which is good. I've been wanting to buy it, and some people might point out, why don't I just buy the HD collection? One, because they didn't have it. Two, because I'm a collector and I like to have the separate ones, honestly. I own the Legacy collection of Metal Gear Solid, but I own separate copies of most of them. It's just the way I am. So I have Devil May Cry 1. Eventually I will buy Devil May Cry 2, and I want to get Special Edition for 3. And I'll probably get Special Edition for 4 as well, because when it comes to me as a collector, I like to have things separate and the coolest, the best version of it that I can. So I like to have, I'll have Xenoblade Chronicles X, but then I was joking that I might buy a copy of it, regular, and just keep the collection, or the collector's edition, completely boxed. I didn't do that. I unboxed, or I opened the box and used that. I just have that on the shelf, and then have the collector's edition box on a shelf. But if I ever had enough money just to willy-nilly do that, I would, just because. And other states, I think UK has a different special edition that comes with a steel case, and I was thinking of buying that as well. I'm an insane collector. Outwardly, I may not seem like it, but the way I do things, I am a diehard, like, just collector. I have to have, like, the best version of the game that I can get. Um, and I think that's shown by the matter of fact that I spent like $150 on Xenoblade Chronicles X when it dropped. I'm a little bit crazy when it comes to games. Okay, I don't let it eat my life, but I also take collecting seriously because you know what? What the heck are we on this planet for? I don't know. So I am going to do me. And I don't mean that in a weird way. I'm also going to point out that we have jelly beans, and jelly beans are freaking delicious. Especially these ones. Freaking, like, latte or something. I don't know what they are, but they're god darn delicious. So I just got on Facebook, and I've liked and follow Chuggaaconroy. I don't follow because that's Twitter. Um, so I do get like his posts. I do see when he posts. And if you don't know, I mean, I'm sure you know he has a million subscribers. He's a big YouTuber. People know him. Um, Chuggaaconroy Conroy has two cats. Um, and he recently, in his Pokemon Platinum, has stopped updating like regularly, like he normally does. And he said that he didn't really want to talk about it. Um, I don't know him. Don't get that wrong idea. I don't personally talk to him, but on his posts and Facebook, he said that he doesn't want to talk about why. Um, he doesn't post anything about it until now, about 40 minutes ago. Um, the reason why he was not posting was his cat Teddy died, um, which is sad to hear. Um, and I mean, I'm acting all somber, even though it's not my cat. But I know that that can be saddening. I never personally owned a dog. I do want to one day. But my grandmother, I've been raised around dogs. My grandmother, or my granny, has always had at least two dogs. And she had a German Shepherd named Bailey. And I remember like playing with that dog. I would lay on that dog when I was sleeping. Um, like I would just take a nap and I would lay on it, and she would never like get angry or anything. She'd just lay there. And then she died because of I think she had like a tumor on her stomach or something. So it's not my cat that died. It's Chuggaaconroy's Emil's. But I know what that feels like to lose an animal that you cared about. Like it, it was it was sad when Bailey died. It was like you know, I'd grown up with this shepherd. I don't live there, but I go there 5 days a week for school. So I mean, I essentially grew up around that shepherd, and then she dies, and it's sad, and I understand now why Emil was holding off. He didn't want to make a video like that because he's known for being upbeat, cheery, and with your cat dying, you're you don't want to try to push that. You don't want to force yourself to be something that you're not at that moment. Um, you don't want to just sit down and go, ha ha ha, look at this Pokemon that just fainted when your cat's over there sick. I don't know what was wrong with Teddy, but you don't want to do that. It's hard to do. Not only is it hard to do, but it's just, people don't want to do that. Like, people don't want to fake being happy when their animal that they care about is sick. I wouldn't. When I get my dog, if my dog was sitting there sick and, freaking coughing up a lung or something, I'm not going to be sitting there, hello, everybody, welcome to January this. It's not January, but whatever. You get what I mean. You don't want to do that. You can't do it. You just can't. You can't bring yourself to do it. You're gonna prioritize, and you're gonna take care of your animal, and you're gonna want to take care of your cat, and you're gonna want to be with your cat. And I know some people will go, it's just an animal, but to some people, animals are part of the family. Whether it be because they grew up around them, they just feel like they have a strong bond with that animal, their family was terrible, and, their only real family was animals. Either way, to people, animals are family. And I understand why Emil would be having problems with doing videos. I personally don't usually watch his stuff, but I understand why a lot of people would be like, "What's wrong? Why isn't he posting?" And this is why. I'm sure he'll talk about it in his video, even if it's just an update video that'll say why he's not updating or what, because not everybody goes to Facebook. Not everyone has a Facebook. There are more people on YouTube than there are on Facebook. So I'm sure he'll have like an update video of why he's not updating, but I personally don't check out his channel that often. I subscribe to support him because he inspired me to do this. Um, so, but I wanted to say that because I had been wondering, like, I check his Facebook because I go to Facebook every day. Um, and I had been wondering, that's weird. Usually he's uploading at least once a week. And I was like, this is weird. What's wrong? And I was even more interested once he said, there's something in my personal life and I can't talk about it right now. And of course, human nature, I'm going to be more interested now, or when he says that. People always have this thing of being more interested when you're not allowed to know. So I want to say that I understand what he was going through. I know why he wouldn't want to update, and I get it. And not that Chuggaaconroy would ever watch this, and that was my phone, but not that Chuggaaconroy would ever watch this, but I am very sorry, Emil, and my deepest apologies. Like, I understand 100% what you're going through, and this sucks. And I'm just extremely sorry. Okay, well, after my little, not apology to Chuggaaconroy, but my condolences to Chuggaaconroy. The only thing that happened was we ate, I got this, Dad brought it home. It's for my computer. I needed one, and that's about it. So I'm going to call it night. Again, you're never gonna watch this, but sorry, Chuggaaconroy, to hear about Teddy. I understand completely, and it's very saddening. I'm not trying to sound sarcastic. It really is. I'm very sorry to hear about it. But I hope everybody enjoyed, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow.